From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's George Springer. That one finds the zone, and we're underway in Detroit.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the inside corner for a strike. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Blue Jays go down in order. The Tigers coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Kevin Gossman. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Left field, Santander. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Gleyber Torres, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Riley Green now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Not close with that one, and that is ball one. And that one is inside. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Tigers. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Skubal back to work. And that is out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Batting fifth, the
And next for
designated
Toronto,
hitter,
Will Wagner. That misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
One and two here. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
Leading
Now it's
off
the
for the
DH,
Tigers,
Kerry Carpenter.
designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And he takes a strike. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
That's inside.
Off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right
strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he
Nope, that's a
continues to
ball.
climb the ladder.
2-2 to count.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and
Batting
generating
fifth,
so much
right
bat speed. It's
fielder,
hard to
Matt
bring that to a
Beerling.
halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now Matt Beerling swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Colt Keith.
And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Ball one
back
on a
in.
pitch inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
Well, here we go.
second
Top of the
baseman,
third
Andres
scoreless game.
Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Yeah, the batter now, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Nathan Lucas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. 1-2 the count.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him! And that's 9 in a row. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Jace Young.
Jace Young.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is down low. That one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Catcher Jake Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Stays alive. Next offering is in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective,
0-2 is
that's
the
a
count.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Off the
Ball
mark
one.
there. Going to count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and we are still scoreless. George Springer
Leading
will
off
hit
for
next.
Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Springer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
Now
Got that
batting.
hitter to roll over.
Shortstop Bo Bichette.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting
That's just a
left
really
fielder
nice catch
Anthony
on the run right
Santander.
there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. The 0-2. And
One
ball
ball.
1.
2 strikes.
Way
2 balls,
inside,
2
gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0. Back to the top of the
Leading
lineup,
off for the
and here's the
Tigers,
Tiger
center
leadoff
fielder,
man, Parker
Parker
Meadows.
Meadows.
Flying to left his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now the count is even. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
Now
especially
batting.
in terms of movement.
Second
I mean, that thing
baseman,
tumbles
Gleyber.
out of his hand and just
Torres.
drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Riley Green. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next one misses, and that's ball one. Popped up left side, and it stays fair. The run scores from second. Not in time. It's a double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike. Center field. That's well struck. Back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Vierling goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
0-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Lucas settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Colt Heath
Colt
up now for the
Heath.
Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are
No
looking
ball,
to
2
slug
strikes.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 3 and the Jays nothing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Toronto,
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Guerrero Jr.
Skubal back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He doesn't seem to like to pitch up, hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Ball, that's just out.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That could jumpstart an offense
next,
that's really
for the
struggled
Blue
to
Jays,
score in
the
this one.
designated
Don't want to
hitter,
wake the
Will
team up with the
Wagner.
free pass.
And now the DH, Will Wagner. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Caught looking his first time up. And a foul ball. Check swing, called strike. Guerrero over at first with 1 away. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
So up
second
next,
baseman,
Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just missed.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 outs and a strike.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Jays trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. Jace Young
Leading
up now
off
for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a little high. 1-0. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little getting ready to go. Sandlin getting loose as well. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
for
A bit of a
the
lost start for
Tigers.
some, so that was
Shortstop,
nicely done to beat the odds.
Sweeney.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Brendan
Toronto.
Little on to pitch here.
Number
Just trying to
54.
keep this one close here,
Brendan
and this is where a
Little.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop
inside.
takes the ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And there's a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Throw to
2
second.
strikes.
Tag, and they got him.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning. Try to get 2 runners in the scoring position with nobody out. I mean, that could explode right here, but just didn't work right there. Thrown out at second base. They still got a chance, though, with this runner at third. Got to execute. Don't waste this opportunity.
One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Jimenez throw to first. That is the inning. Tigers leave one, but they lead at 3-0. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
Third baseman Ernie Clement.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now, Nathan Lucas struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. It's 3-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fought off foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tarek Skubal done for the afternoon, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Tommy Kahnle takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Blue Jays down a run.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Bichette tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard.
Now batting left fielder
Anthony Santander at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. Ball one. And there's a ball.
two.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. Downstairs, and that's ball four.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there. 0-1.
Go with the tying
One
run at
to
first
count.
base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Off the
Ball,
plate
that's
inside,
inside.
and the count even 1-1. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. And downstairs.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
In the air, right field. Vierland sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here comes Gleyber
Leading off
Torres.
for the
1 for
Tigers,
2.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Good
That's a
take
ball.
by Torres.
Just missed with a
One
good
ball, 2
breaking
strikes
ball
to count.
in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for
Now
Detroit,
batting,
Riley
left
Green.
fielder, Riley Green.
Just
Off
off
the plate,
the
ball
outside edge. And that is ball one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs and outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lucas makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Foul ball there. Out to short, Bichette. Zips it across, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
They hand the
for
ball over
Tigers.
to a new arm, Will Vest.
Number 19.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Well,
Toronto.
one-run
the
game.
designated hitter,
Now it's
Will
the DH,
Wagner.
Will Wagner. He was late there, strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And that misses. Now 1-2.
Really close
One ball,
pitch down around
two
the
strikes.
knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball right side. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not
Now
be the
batting,
most challenging
second
we've
baseman,
seen today,
base,
but it
Jimenez.
needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it 3-2. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight
Now
game,
pitching
so they're
for
looking for
Toronto.
quality pitches out of him right
Number
here. Got to do
52.
his best to keep the score
Nick
right where it
Sandlin.
is.
Matt Vierling
Leading
now
off
at the
for
plate.
the Tigers, right fielder,
Sandlin
Matt
in his 4th year,
Vierling.
28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jimmy Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Green warming up as well. Misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Keith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Clement over to first. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Young stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's too low, and it's 2-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they're up 3-2. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's in there. Strike 1. And fouled off. On the ground to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Right
First pitch
fielder,
fastball in a great
Springer.
spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Will Vest won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Now
for
on the
the
bump,
Tigers.
Jason Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Substitution now at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Foley checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
So the tying run at second. That's inside. Swings and misses. And a count now even up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him! 2 out. And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Known for his late inning heroics. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for Toronto,
Jimmy Garcia on to pitch out of the pen here.
Jimmy Garcia.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Popped up. Bichette. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching.
So they
for
turn
the
to their
Tigers.
closer, Bo Brisky.
Now this
4.
is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Leading
Well,
off for the
1-run
Blue Jays.
game, and
Left
now for the
fielder,
Jays, Anthony
Santander.
Santander. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one
Now
for the
batting,
closer. I mean,
the
you get
first
that
baseman,
punch out, you
Vladimir
get settled in,
Guerrero
you feel like
Jr.
you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Vladdy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Little chopper rolls foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now fly ball to right center. Veerland puts it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. Will Wagner, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.